This race means an enormous amount to a whole lot of people, folks. The Commodore Cup Endurance Challenge, remembering Ashley Cooper. We go racing, an enormous field, Krause.
Yep, compulsory pit stops, one for a wheel change, one for a driver change, gets the pit crews involved. 23 cars on the grid, a couple of them not quite on it through turn 1 and 2. The biggest Commodore Cup field since 2007.
Yeah, and it says an enormous amount about Ash. He raced for this championship of the series between 2004 and 2007. Very much loved by everybody who raced with him. Certainly his family and friends here this weekend. His sister Rachel here to the presentations.
So we go on board with Nick Parker. Shane Price is starting with this car. It's the Nick Parker Commodore, starting from the rear of the grid after dramas in race 1 yesterday afternoon. So the V8 Supercar star Shane Price joining this field this weekend. Some great names running here, Steve Owen, we saw before we went racing. A couple of others mixed around this big field as well.
They make their way through sunny conditions here at Winton Motor Raceway, so at least we've done that much. Maybe Ash has arranged the good weather for us. The Ashley Cooper Foundation too is very important in its work for the growing awareness of organ donation and stuff like that. Ashley was a tremendous young man who added a lot to a lot of people's lives in his passing. So they worked their way down to a very tight left-hander here. Great field, Krause.
Yeah, as I said, the biggest Commodore Cup field since Phillip Island 2007, but they've all got 2 drivers, so 23 times 2 is what, 46 drivers entered in this race? It's a great thing.
Oh, here comes the Hairy Lemon entry, up the inside, Holdsworth pushing, Wahoon and Collins, so Wahoon clocking up the miles here this weekend.
Yeah, Terry starting that car in this race. The Holdsworth mobile, Brett Holdsworth, sharing with Ryan McLeod, Mr. Racer Industries. He's a very experienced driver who's driven pretty much every single category in Australian motorsport in the last 12 months.
It's R&D, you could call it. Here comes the Wahoon and Collins combination just going through. Likewise, the 7 car just rocking by the Renaissance home EQ, Chick and Crow. So how does this whole thing work? We're in the pits now checking out the Miller-Stevenson car with issues. How do the pit stops work? How do the driver changes work?
Well, compulsory driver change, so you can't do the full stint. And there's a compulsory tyre change as well. Back on board with Shane Price.
Listen to that. Sounds good, doesn't it? Oh.
He's on the Tancredi car, the top shelf fruits Commodore.
Hasn't it darkened the sky just there?
Good pass. So, 2 top shelf cars this weekend. Michael Tancredi, the reigning Commodore Cup champion, sharing with Dean Crosswell in car number 1. That's a brand new car for this weekend. And the second entry out there as well. So they've moved up to a 2-car team. What a way to debut a brand new race car.
And Phil Menzel. Tim Sure, of course, these days more of the head coach for the high-tech motorsports team. He's known for his race strategies.
3 wide,
That
don't lock.
That will not work. I was excited to try it.
It was. Jeff Emery sharing with Ross McGregor, who starts the 99 West Coast Windows Commodore.
Oh, the Commodore Cup Endurance Challenge, the Ashley Cooper Foundation awareness side of things. Oh, look at this. Great racing here. Phil Menzel, good character, charging hard. Let's meet him.
My name's Phil Menzel, I'm from Geelong. This is my 3rd year racing in Commodore Cup. First time of any motorsport, dragged in by mate Ross McGregor, and yeah, really enjoying it. It's fantastic sport and great category.
So first year in first couple of years in motorsport, first category. As the West Coast Windows car comes into pit lane. Appropriate, the Menzel banner across the top of the windscreen for all those cars sponsoring it this weekend.
Very appropriately zoom in and get this pit change started too. A lot of guys starting to get busy. We see the Collins car, the impact entry along with Terry Wahoon. So conditions could change weather-wise. They will mix things up. You can see guys are starting to come in now for their changes. There's a bit of a spread right out.
Yeah, and a freight group, Satco Commodore, with the Domensheds brothers running in 2nd place in that one. So a good performance, Jason and Craig Domensheds.
And just in comes the 27 car, the McLeod Holdsworth team. I was talking to Phil Broccoli a couple of weeks ago in the lead up to this event, so he was very excited about it. As we see the Tancredi top shelf fruits entry, certainly one of the favourites coming in this weekend.
Yeah, reigning Commodore Cup champion and driving with a multiple Commodore Cup champion, Dean Crosswell, the Tasmanian driver. Pit stop now for the Emery and Shaw.
Not exactly glamorous, but they're getting out. Oh, get him out of the way! Whatever you have to do, just get the guy out and get your new man in. And there's McGregor that's been shoehorned out of the car. Wow, that was frantic.
So Jeff Emery will jump in. It's his car too, Ross McGregor. It's a bit unceremonious, isn't it?
Oh, as long as they get the win, I don't think they care.
Shane Price pulls in. He'll be good with pit stops. He's done plenty of them in his time in V8s.
Slightly less frantic. Oh, look at that. A lot of smoke.
Wheel off. Take your hands off. Wheel on. That's the Holdsworth car.
That was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't quite as pronounced as the earlier effort.
A lot of practice on Friday. Crazy. So the pit board there. A lot of practice on Friday during the 2 practice sessions. Or 3 practice sessions. These teams drilling themselves in getting these pit stops down, and the fastest stop, I was talking to one of the mechanics, under a minute. So given you've got 5 studs to pull off and a driver change, that's not too bad an effort.
Watching now the Waters-Evans combination.
Yeah, now guess which Evans that is. Simon Evans, reigning 2-time Australian rally champion.
Isn't it amazing how these drivers have really come out for it? And it was preempted last year in Malala with this event, and there was widespread interest in the idea and guys wanting to have a skid. Oh, up the inside. This is the Bates car. Bates-Owen combination.
Yep, so it's Tony Bates who started that car. Steve Owen will finish this motor race, the winning combination from race 1 yesterday. Now, bear in mind, the overall weekend honours are done on round results, so combined points from the 2 races. So a good finish today. We'll see Bates and Owen look pretty good in the overall standings.
That was Wahoo getting out and Collins climbing in. I would have thought that Bates and Emery would have combined in this race, given that they often do run as teammates or stablemates. Wow, how hard is Lloyd pushing?
That's the Darren Saliard and Adam Lloyd car.
Well, there you go. See, Darren Saliard doesn't exactly know how to button off. He's one of those road ragers. Now, climbing out.
So they've done their tyre stop. Now they do their driver change. In the meantime, let's catch up with Adam Lloyd. So, good move by the Domasheds boys to get up the inside. McLeod and Holdsworth next. Replay time. This is the overtaking manoeuvre.
You can see those cloudy skies starting to grow now as well.
For first place 2-8, so this is a crucial move.
Wow, Domasheds through into the lead. Well done, the Domos. Yeah, so a critical manoeuvre and a very important time in the race, Richard.
Yep, key move. It's on between the Tancredi car and the Bates car. Reigning champions. This is a brand new Commodore, as I mentioned before, and what a way to debut. It's been very, very fast this weekend. Had transponder issues in practice, so they didn't actually get any indication of where they were on speed, but manually timing their car, they felt that it was as fast as anybody else, so a nice way to debut a brand new car.
Watching the AFS car closing in again. The number 1's under siege. What a door-to-door battle we've got.
Side by side through the area of track they call the cleavage, around the outside.
Oh, man. No backing out here, Krause.
Absolutely not. So it'll be Steve Owen behind the wheel now, I think, of the Tony Bates car.
Man, look at the damage. The rear of that car has a fair bit of damage.
Here's the Domasheds entry. So they're now in front, and that passing manoeuvre before turned out to be critical.
Yellow flag out. I heard someone spin in the distance
Oh,
there.
that's it.
Oh, Tancredi.
It's the second of the Tancredi cars. It's the other Tancredi.
Yes, the other one.
Anthony Tancredi, making his Commodore Cup debut this weekend.
Well, we heard that before we saw it. He heard the tyres squealing as he went around. The top shelf fruits team, and those cars beautifully turned out.
Driving with Anna Beachy as well. A very experienced driver, yeah.
Getting towards the business end of this race 2 of the Commodore Cup Endurance Challenge, with 2 drivers to every car, and those compulsory pit stops with at least the wheel coming off the car, not necessarily changing the tyre and wheel, and everybody racing in the memory of the fantastic Ashley Cooper.
Just in the background there, Wayne, you saw another of the father and son combinations. The Pilkingtons, Kieran Pilkington, the reigning HQ national champion, Gary Pilkington, who started the race. So they're joining the Commodore Cup ranks this weekend. Great to see new cars being built for this category too. Really starting to grow some strength in the Top Shelf Fruits team. Investing a lot into it. On board with the Domasheds boys.
Grey clouds continuing to grow here in Winton. Coming back in towards the main straightaway, you're going to be so careful not to hang the tail out over the edge there. All of a sudden your backside will beat your head to the corner. Checkered flag at the ready. What a job! The Domos.